Okay. Hi guys. Today I'm going to show you how I make money incense using natural herbs and powders, as well as with essential oils. And this is a formula that I kind of picked up with reading one of Scott Cunningham's books, and just kind of made it a bit different and made it my own. So this is kind of like my own formula, but I'm sure everybody has their own unique formula. So what you need is patchouli herb, patchouli leaf herb, five-finger grass. Let me show you. Five-finger grass. Five-finger grass. This herb is a really good herb because it's an all-round good luck sort of herb. It's good to use it for love, for employment, for travel, for health issues. It's just a general all-round good luck sort of herb. And also cinnamon powder, clove powder, clove. I really love making incense with using clove, and also basil essential oil, preferably organic basil essential oil. And what you need is just an empty bowl, just a regular bowl, and a spoon, and an empty old glass container to store your incense. And I'll show you how I make my incense now. And before I start making it, I would advise anyone interested in making herbal incense to always pound them in your mortar and pestle. Like over here, this is my mortar and pestle. Well, actually this is my mother's. Now it's kind of like mine. So I'm like the second generation who has got this. So this is five-finger grass, which I've pounded. This is just to make it a bit softer, to make the herbs a bit softer and powdery, so that when you burn it, it's easier to burn. So that's basically the only reason. And okay, I've got some patchouli herb over here that I've kind of pounded earlier, and I'm using my spoon. Hopefully I don't spill it. And I'm using about 1.5 tablespoons of patchouli herb over here, and I'm using about one huge teaspoon of five-finger grass. So I'm carrying my mortar and pestle here. It's really heavy. So I'm going to take this away because my mortar and pestle is really heavy. So I'm going to do it over here. Okay, so now I have my five-finger grass, and I'm going to add my clove. This is regular clove powder. Mix it all up. Just move things away so that you can have a clearer view. I'm going to add a bit more. No, I think I'm going to add the whole lot of clove powder. Okay, and now I'm going to add the cinnamon powder. This is ground cinnamon, which I believe you can get almost anywhere. And I'm just going to use, cinnamon is a good money spell, money and love. I'm just going to add about probably 1.5, just a bit more. Okay. And now once that's done, just mix the whole thing up. I'm going to add basil essential oil now. I'm going to add about 10 drops. Okay, I'm going to add more, about 20 drops. There's no right or wrong measurement, so don't worry if you put too much or too little and the incense won't work. You know, it doesn't work like that. You know, as long as the intent is there and the properties of the herb or the incense, the oils are in place, it smells so good. You know, I'm sure it will work out fine. And you can use this. You can use this to place it on your charcoal block, or let me just. Now I'm going to add a bit more basil essential oil. Just a bit more. Okay. And I'm going to add saltpeter. If you don't like using charcoal blocks, you can use saltpeter. So I'm going to use saltpeter. Okay, I'm going to show you. This is saltpeter, saltpetre. And you need to be really, really careful when using saltpeter, because try not to add too much. The thing with adding too much of saltpeter is that it will kind of overburn. So I'm going to use a bit. I'm going to probably use about a teaspoon and a half. And if your incense doesn't burn all the way, then you probably added too little saltpeter. So add a bit more. And you really need to really stir it well and make sure it gets into every part and essence of the herb, and just get everything all mixed up and mixed in. You know what, you guys, I'm going to add a bit more saltpeter. Just get everything all mixed in with the oils and the herbs and the powders. So this is like a very simple money incense. You can use this to anoint your candles. You can use this with candle magic. You can use incense for meditation as well. Smells really, really okay, that was a bit too powerful. Okay, it smells really, really good. And yeah, and how to store the incense? I would highly advise you not to store these sort of incense in a little like a Ziploc bag. Now the reason why is because of the essential oils. So this is something I've kind of learned the hard way actually. The smell doesn't retain the smell as long as storing it in an empty glass bottle, glass jar. And also, if you leave it for too long, because of certain herbs and powders, it tends to discolor. So I would highly advise you keeping it and storing it in any empty glass jar that you have. You don't need to buy a new jar, just recycle. That's the way to go. And thank you for watching, and please leave any comments. If you have any suggestions, let me know. And have a nice day, everybody. See you soon. Bye.